to this episode. Today, we're exploring something that's becoming, well, essential in how we work and live, a discipline called AIYING. It's about accomplishing meaningful work with AI, not just using it randomly or for quick answers.
Yeah, it's interesting because AI is everywhere now, in our phones, browsers, workplaces. But most people don't really have a clear method to use it effectively. AIYING, pronounced IYING, is a way to partner with AI thoughtfully, with clarity and purpose, so it amplifies what we do rather than just throwing questions at it.
I like that, partnering with AI. It's not about handing over control, but leading with intention. This episode is based on a comprehensive guide that breaks down how to think, plan, and work with AI systematically. And honestly, many people feel overwhelmed or unsure about how to go beyond simple queries.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. You open an AI chat and you're not sure where to start. You ask a question, get an answer, but then what? How do you turn that into real work? That's where AIYING comes in.
So let's dig into the big idea here. AI tools are incredibly powerful, but often underused or misused because people lack a method. The gap between what AI can do and what most people accomplish with it is actually growing.
That's a key point. I can do so much, but without a clear approach, it's like having a supercar but not knowing how to drive it well. AIYING aims to close that gap by teaching a discipline a repeatable, structured way to work with AI.
And just to be clear, this isn't about coding or technical mastery. It's about thinking clearly and working intentionally. The discipline rests on three pillars: clarity, structure, and iteration.
Let's unpack those. First, clarity. I can't guess what you want, you have to be precise. For example, instead of just saying explain meditation, you'd say explain meditation in 120 calm, beginner-friendly words for a 12-year-old. That kind of clarity leads to sharper, more relevant AI responses.
That's a great example. It's like focusing a camera lens. The clearer your intent, the sharper the output.
Exactly. And it's not just about word count or tone. It's about defining outcomes, success criteria, constraints, and purpose. Without that, AI is just guessing.
Right, and then there's structure. Big tasks can feel overwhelming, so breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps helps. Think of it like unfolding a suitcase neatly, instead of dumping everything out.
I like that image. Structure also means defining roles, what AI does, and what you do. For instance, if you're preparing a presentation, you might break it into research, outlining, drafting slides, and practicing. Each step can be handled differently, some with AI support, some by you.
That division of labor makes the process predictable and manageable.
And finally, the third pillar is iteration. No work is perfect on the first try. You review, refine, correct, and deepen your work with AI's help. Iteration reduces anxiety because it removes the pressure of getting it right immediately.
I appreciate that iteration as a calm, natural process. It's not about perfection on the first go, but steady improvement.
So, Liam, would you say that these three pillars, clarity, structure, iteration, are kind of like the foundation for working well with AI?
Absolutely. Without clarity, you're shooting in the dark. Without structure, you get lost in the details. And without iteration, you get stuck trying to be perfect too soon.
That makes sense. Now, this leads us to the AI-human collaboration mindset, which is central to AIYING.
Yes, AIYING is about collaboration, not automation or outsourcing. There are four mindset shifts here. First, you are the director, and AI is the doer. You guide and evaluate. AI generates and refines.
Second, you provide meaning, and AI provides momentum. AI is fast, but only you can set direction and purpose.
Third, you iterate together. AI never tires, so use it to explore options and perspectives.
And fourth, you stay responsible. I can help produce output, but judgment remains yours. The final decision is always human.
This mindset transforms AI from a tool into a thinking partner.
I like the analogy of AI as a co-pilot, not an autopilot. You're always in the driver's seat.
That's important. because it reminds us that AI doesn't replace human judgment or creativity, it amplifies it.
So how do we put this mindset into practice? The guide introduces 12 practical tools that form a system to help you work with AI effectively.
Let's look at the first 3 tools as examples. Tool 1 is the outcome clarifier. It helps you define exactly what you want from AI, the format, audience, length, tone, and any constraints.
For example, you might say, write a 6-bullet meeting summary focusing on decisions, owners, and deadlines. That's much clearer than just write a meeting summary.
Tool 2 is the task mapper. It breaks big tasks into 3 to 7 clear steps and identifies which steps need AI support. For instance, planning a family trip might include choosing dates, budget, destination, travel, and activities.
And tool 3 is the collaboration blueprint. It structures your interaction with AI as a step-by-step conversation. You give context, ask for one step at a time, review, refine, then move on.
Like writing an article, but first asking for possible angles, then simplifying one, then drafting paragraphs. This avoids dumping everything on AI at once and reduces confusion.
The other tools cover execution, insight expansion, quality improvement, feedback, workflows, quality assurance, and scaling. But these first 3 already give a solid foundation.
All these tools fit into what the guide calls the AIYING cycle: clarify, collaborate, create, improve, evaluate, and scale.
So you start by clarifying what you want, then collaborate with AI on the task, create drafts or outputs, improve and refine them, evaluate quality and alignment, and finally scale by turning tasks into reusable systems.
This cycle applies broadly: writing, planning, learning, decision-making, teaching, and more. It's a mental model that makes working with AI predictable and manageable.
Speaking of applications, the guide breaks them into 4 areas: work, life, teaching, and growth.
At work, AIYING helps you write emails that get decisions, prepare reports without overwhelm, plan projects with calm precision, analyze problems clearly, and build workflows that reduce manual effort.
In life, it supports personal decisions, planning trips, writing messages, understanding complex topics, and managing habits. It turns invisible mental tasks into clear, manageable actions.
For teaching, AIYING helps clarify learning goals, create examples, design lessons, assess understanding, and reduce prep time. It amplifies teaching without replacing the teacher's role.
And for growth, it helps clarify goals, build learning paths, reflect on progress, and scale personal development. It supports continuous, intentional growth.
I like how the guide emphasizes that AIYING is a discipline, a way of being, not just a set of tools. It requires thinking before prompting, breaking complexity into steps, collaborating instead of commanding, iterating calmly, documenting workflows, and learning from feedback.
Those behaviors make AI predictable, reliable, and empowering. The 3 pillars, clarity, structure, iteration, are the backbone of this discipline.
And practicing AIYING daily, even in small ways, builds capability and confidence. It future-proofs you because these skills work regardless of how AI tools evolve.
The transformation AIYING offers is moving from random, overwhelming AI use to intentional, structured accomplishment. You gain clearer thinking, faster creation, deeper learning, better decisions, more confidence, and less cognitive friction.
AI becomes a partner that expands your intelligence. The journey begins with curiosity, willingness to practice, and openness to new ways of thinking.
To wrap up, AIYING isn't magic, it's discipline. It's a new foundational skill for the AI age, like reading and writing were in the past. Anyone can start with simple tools like the outcome clarifier and build from there.
The future belongs to those who can think clearly, collaborate with AI, and accomplish with purpose. That's AIYING.
Thanks for joining us today. We hope this gives you a fresh perspective on working with AI, not just as a tool, but as a partner in accomplishment.
Until next time, keep thinking clearly and working intentionally.